Nova Forever here, and today we are going to do a tag. I think this is my first tag that I did aside from your top 5 favorite and least favorite models, and of course, you know, the top 10 video that I just posted. Don't mind how I look here in this video, because I have work tonight, and I just went for a horseback ride, and it's hot. So I took a cold shower, and I hate drying my hair because it dries my hair, so I put a hat on, and I have pajamas on to be comfortable before work. Without further ado, let's get this tag on the road, huh? I want to tag, let me see, I've got all my list here. I want to tag, Foxy Glory, obviously, she was the first one I saw it from, and One Last Stride, she was the other one that I watched, that actually need to go ahead and use this. So yeah, shout out to you guys, and I'm keeping this tag rolling. Okay, so we're not going to make this tag go on for a half hour like my other video did, so the first one is Greed. What is your most expensive and your least expensive? We'll do my least first, and that would be this dude right here. He is a flea-bitten endurance horse, I think is what this mold is. I got him for like $9, I think it's Marion at Briarfest, because this horse looks just like my Arabian mare, aside from the little sniff. My mare does not have that. But the color is like spot on, and I don't know if it's supposed to have a rider or not. It was just in a body box. My cat just crawled off from under my bed. But it was just in a body box, but the horse really, a flea-bitten gray doesn't really look that bad scratched up. So $9, and it looks like my girly stone. So least expensive, most expensive. Even though I technically didn't buy it, my boyfriend did. I still technically paid Ruffian. She was $129, I think. By the way, I'm only doing Breyer traditionals because obviously your least expensive would be stablemate probably, which I have a lot of. And my most expensive would be one of my 2 Peter stones I have. So we're just doing Breyer traditionals. Most expensive would be Ruffian, $130. I'm a big bargain hunter, unfortunately, but I can find some really good models that are really cheap. So, I mean, $130 for Ruffian, that's not too bad considering we can't find Ruffian for sale anymore. This one will never be for sale. So I'm sorry, but there's no more off the market that's just never going to be for sale. Okay, the next one is Wrath. Which model do you have a love-hate relationship with? Mine would have to be actually a Briarfest horse. No idea what this one's name is. I don't even attempt to pronounce these horses from the French one. But this is the Appy, the Mawari Appy. This is the Mawari Appy, and love the horse. Not on this mold. I mean, the head is just kind of weirdly proportioned. So I know that they re-sculpted it a little bit. It's got a different tail, different mane, and the ears are different. Now, you want to know something? The ears are my least favorite thing on this horse. I love this mold, except for the ears on this one. Like, I have the original Mawari, and I love it. I love how the mane and tail and ears are on the original Mawari. I just do not like the resculpt. Now, not a big one for Appies, but this has to be like my favorite Appaloosa in the world. But I love this horse. I used him in colors a good bit. It's just the ears. I just think it makes him look derpy. Please, no. I didn't realize how hard this tag was going to be until I actually started doing it. But to pick one model for these is really hard. And this next one is one of those. It is Gluttony, which is your favorite model. I have 2 because I cannot pick. I'm terrible at this. So let's do the obvious one first. For me, it would be Dakota, because he is my original top 10, and he still holds first place. And the only thing is this model is this mold is very hard to conga. There's a lot, but they're expensive. If it wasn't as expensive, this probably would take as my favorite model. Because, like I said before, it's the Mustang look. Love the Mustang look, and I love Blue Rose. Love them. But then the second one would be Gideon. Dark Bay paint on my favorite mold in the world. And he's just got, he has just the soft face of this quarter mold. and he's just a sweetheart. His coloring and his eyes, which are really cool if I can get it to focus. Sort of, it's a phone, what are you doing back? But he is the Collector's Club horse for 2016. And I paid a nice penny for him, but he was so lush. What's on for a model horse? Coloring, okay? Is it the kind of paint that I like? Because there's certain paints like the mold. I am trying to grow my Congo. Okay, I have pretty much one of each of the molds that I really, really like. There's a couple that Breyer released in the last 2 years that I didn't get, like Valangro, Paint Me a Pepto. Those are two I can think of off the top of my head. Whenever I go to Breyer Fest, I plan to come home with at least one of these, like one or each of those new molds. So I can get more, fantastic. But I'm not going to have a lot of money this year because cars are expensive. But anyhow, so it's college. Anyhow, mold. I'm trying to conquer my mold. Do I like the color? Body quality doesn't matter too much to me. I mean, if it's totally like a body, then I can't flip with that. But if it's got like an ear rub or foot rubs or maybe a little black mark on it somewhere, I'm not gonna like totally curse out the mold for that. I probably will. If it's super expensive, like Gideon, yes, I would be mad. But if it's just a regular one, I'm just glad to have it, to be honest. I'm not on either side, quality or quantity. I'm like that perfect middle. Like, yes, I want my models to be nice, but I don't show. There's no shows around where I live. So it's mainly just a me thing, and if I just have the molds that I want and the bottles that I want, I'm perfectly happy. The next one is Sloth. What do you hate about your model horses? I'm gonna go ahead and say the obvious one, okay, dusting. Dusting 230 models is terrible. I can only imagine how the people with thousands of models dust. I guess I'm gonna find out eventually, because this is like my thing for the rest of my life. That stands. The stands are terrible on Breyers. I mean, I know the traditionals are mainly like for show, and the ones with stands aren't really good for playing with anyhow, but the stands are terrible. I don't care which model it is. Half of them are wobbly, I mean, what's the best? I mean, Breyer does the best things. There's another one. Warped legs that cause them to not stand. Cigar mold. Perfect example. And I hate warped body parts that make them look disfigured. Bluegrass Bandit, how her face kind of curves off to the side. Can't stand it. Sapphire is another one. Legs don't bend like that. I'm sorry, but they don't. So the warped thing is probably my worst. Okay, the next one is Pride. Which horse am I most proud of? That would probably have to be Gideon again. He is my only Collector's Club horse aside from Steve and Claus. I have them too. But Gideon is probably my proudest horse that I have. I have some really nice ones. I do have some rare ones. I have a lot of special runs. But I also got a new horse, a Firm. I got a Firm too, and I know a lot of people really want him, and I have him. So it would have to be between those two. Finally, Envy. Who is your holy grail? F2. Okay. Aside from my top 10, because I already have them, I tried to look up some that I just won. Now, I don't count horses that there's only one of, because you're never going to get that horse. I mean, unless you hunt down the person who got it, like the live auction models and prize models and stuff like that, unless you hunt them down and threaten them to give you the model, you're not going to get that model. People don't give those horses up, or they give it away for thousands of dollars, and I can't do that. So, I picked some that have at least more than one, at least like 9 or more that are out there somewhere. And my two would be Mudflap and Best Actor. I will post a picture of them here and here. And I will see you later, YouTubers. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm planning to do more tags in the future. Bye-bye.